Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Do you guys remember my $4.99 blush video? I did a review on these really affordable blushes, the LA Girl Just Blushing blushes. I'm actually wearing the darker shade today, Just Be You. Love these blushes. But anyways, where I purchased them was from a website called, I believe it's called iKateHouse, and I picked up a couple more affordable products. So today's video is going to be a review on these $1.99 liquid lip glosses. They're supposed to be like a whipped lip gloss form, but they look like a liquid lipstick, so I thought I'd sit down and review them for you guys today. There are 8 shades. I actually picked up 6 and I thought, let's lip swatch them, let's talk about formula, let's talk about pros, let's talk about cons, and let's mention and review these $1.99 lip products. So if you're interested, you want to find out more, then just keep watching. Alright, so I guess the best way to kind of start this video is to give you a little more info, a little more background as to what this product is. These are the Nicka whipped lip glosses, and I picked them up from iKateHouse, like I mentioned, for $1.99. They do retail for $2.99 on the Nicka website, so you do get 50% off on iKateHouse. Not affiliated with the website, I just purchased these on my own. The first thing I thought I'd mention is how the brand actually describes this product on their website. So they say that these are to gloss your lips with ultra creamy, buttery smooth lip gloss with a non-drying finish that gives you a semi-matte finish and a weightless feeling. Now, as far as pros and cons, I kind of made a little list, and the first thing I wanted to say, and this could be either a pro or a con depending on what you think, is that the lip color is going to dry down significantly darker on your lips than it will look in the tube. So if you're purchasing a product just by how it looks in the tube, it's not going to be the same. Now that doesn't bother me because the deeper, the vampier the red, I'm happy. I love the color in the tube. I wouldn't mind this shade and owning it and wearing it, but it is darker, as you can see. It's not the exact same shade. So that could be a pro for you, that could be a con. I thought I would mention that. Another kind of pro slash con, depending on if you like it or not, is that these have a scent like hot chocolate. So if you don't like chocolatey scents, you don't like food scents, or just scents in general, you may not like this. I happen to love it. To me, it's a pro. I think it smells amazing, especially in these chillier months. Who doesn't like the smell of hot cocoa? At least I do. So that's another pro slash con. Now, as far as actual cons, they're very drying on the lips. I think that they feel very pulling and tugging, not at first. I think as the day progresses and the longer you have them on, they feel very drying. But if you're used to that, you don't mind that, you're used to liquid lipsticks, it might not be a problem for you. Another thing that is a definite con is that they are hard to take off, super hard to take off. In fact, when I swatched all 6 of these for you guys, normally if I want to take off a lip product, I just use these Pacifica Cherry Kisses Hydrating Lipstick Wipes. They have vitamin E and coconut oil. They're specifically made to wipe off lipstick or just lip products in general. These work magnificently well with any lip product, any liquid lipstick. They pretty much wipe off within just a couple of wipes. These lip products, on the other hand, took not only this, but like I mentioned in my October favorites, their Real Remover from Benefit. It's like a creamy substance. I actually had to dot some of that on my lips, and then in conjunction with this wipe, I was able to remove the product from my lips. So if you don't like having to work at night taking off your lip product, you might not like these. I would also advise maybe using coconut oil or something like that to kind of dissolve the product and then wipe it off. Your lips will feel kind of throbbish afterwards. Of course, this is me talking to you after swatching 6 of them, having to wipe each one off and, you know, lip swatching another one, and then after 6, of course, anyone's lips would be kind of screaming in agony. That's where lip balm comes in. But I would definitely like to advise you and kind of warn you before purchasing that these are very hard to take off. That could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing, because now going into the pros, these do not budge. So if you're looking for a lip product that's going to take you from, you know, Thanksgiving to a football game or to Christmas dinner and opening gifts and just spending all day long with a lip product on, you can eat, drink, sing, be merry, and the lip color is going to stay. Unless you apply something very, very oily, they're going to stay. Now, another con would be that they do not dry down quickly. Now, this one has dried down. I'm wearing the darkest of the 6 right now. I love this shade. It's a vampy red. But before they dry down, they kind of have that lip gloss or satin lip kind of feeling. They're a little bit wet, and if you press your lips together quickly soon after that, they're going to transfer. They aren't transfer proof until they are completely dried down. So while you're waiting for that process, don't press your lips together, because you will find that the color will get patchy. It will transfer from one lip to the other lip, and it's not fun. It's a hot mess. So once they dry down, you're free to drink, you're free to eat, you're free to talk, you're free to live your life, and they will stay, they do not budge. But the con is kind of waiting for them to dry down. They take a couple of minutes. A couple of other pros I wanted to mention is that the brand is cruelty-free. I love that. The applicator is amazing. It's very easy to apply. It has kind of like a flat applicator. It's not your typical doe foot applicator. It's not angled. It's just a flat little wand, and I think it does a great job. The sponge is very comfortable. It's very thin, so it's easy to kind of outline your lips and then fill them in. So I really do like that. And then the other thing I really like about them is that even though they do feel drying, they don't look it on the lips. There are a lot of very drying liquid lipsticks that I feel your lips look how they feel. You can see the little cracks. You can see them just kind of looking like a prune or a raisin. With this, I don't feel like you get that. I remember wearing this, not this color, but one of the other ones recently to do a photo shoot for my blog, and I put on my makeup around 11 in the morning, and I didn't take it off until after dinner. It was probably 7 or 8 o'clock. Lipstick was still there. It still didn't look drying. And I remember in the middle of the day after taking photos, I actually asked my mom how they looked on my lips, and she said they look nice. She said the color was a little too brown and dark for her, but she liked how it looked on me, and it didn't look cracky or dry or anything like that. So if you're willing to deal with that whole drying feeling, but you get the outcome of pretty lips that don't look dry, nobody can tell how drying they are because they don't look that way. You feel semi uncomfortable, but if you're used to that, it might be just, you know, you're used to it, so it's not a big deal. But they don't budge, they last, and they have a great color selection, especially if you're into vampier, darker lips like this. They do have, I think, 2 lighter shades, but the rest are really dark and vampy. And now I'm going to talk about these 6 shades I picked up, so you guys can see them up close personal and check out the lip swatches. So the first shade I picked up is called Coyote, and this is a very soft, cool caramel, cool tone brown. Really pretty, almost like a brown nude that is very light. So this is perfect if you're looking for a more nude shade, and again, it's called Coyote. And the next lightest shade is called Redwood, and it's a soft kind of baby mauve pink, which is really pretty if you're looking for a liquid lip in that pinky nude family. I think Redwood is a beautiful, beautiful dusty rose shade. Then this next shade is actually the one I was wearing on my blog and that my mom said was too brown for her, but she liked how it looked on me. It's called Russet, and it's kind of like a peanut butter creamy shade. It's not too dark brown, but again, it is a little bit darker on the lips, as you will see on the swatch. Nevertheless, a gorgeous, gorgeous peanut buttery soft brown, and it's called Russet. Then next up we have Sepia, which I really like that. They're kind of playing with that Anastasia color because I have that one from Anastasia, and it's almost purple on me. This one, Sepia, is more of a darker kind of walnut shade brown. It's really, really pretty, a very creamy brown, and I just really like it. It kind of looks like my nail polish that I'm wearing today, which is actually Essie's Cocoa Karma. Then this next shade is one of the deepest of the browns. It's called Seal Brown, like the animal seal. So it's seal brown, and it's kind of almost like a warm reddish brown. It's a really cool color. I'm excited to wear this one next, maybe on my blog, and I don't know, I'm just really excited about this color. It's really fun. And then this last shade is the one I'm wearing today, and hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's called Dark Rufous or Dark Rufous. I'm not sure. I think it's Dark Rufous, but it could be Dark Rufous, and it looks like a bright, vibrant red, a little bit deeper and warmer than your typical, like, very true red, but as you can see on my lips, it's a very pretty, almost classic Hollywood, Marilyn Monroe-esque, vampy fall ready red. Did I say that well? It's really pretty, and again, it's called Dark Rufous or Dark Rufous. And overall, I have to say, I like the packaging. They're plastic, but they look like glass. The design is simple. I'm just thrown off by the fact that they're referred to as whipped lip glosses because they are not lip glosses by any means. They do apply nicely. The applicator does remind me of a lip gloss applicator, but that's pretty much it. These are liquid lipsticks. They're amazing, and they're $1.99, so I thought I'd mention them so you guys kind of sit down and do a quick review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I have one more product that I hauled from that affordable website, iKateHouse. It's a $5 eyeshadow palette. I will swatch it, review it, and probably have that next up for you guys on my channel.
Actually, I have something else going up first, but stay tuned, that review's coming.
Feel free to request anything else you may want to see. I will think of other things, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs it up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Leave me a comment below, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, guys. And just so you guys can see if this is transfer proof, are you ready? Absolutely nothing. $1.99. Bye, guys.